Presido Bola Ahmed Tinubu don tok say e administration dey committed to ensure the advancement of digital economy, youth empowerment and job creation. E tok dis one for Abuja as im receive report wey dem title "Digital Economy, Youth Empowerment and Sustainable Job Creation in Nigeria." The report get 8 key recommendations wey go help government focus on passing the Digital Economy and E-Governance Bill 2024 and to encourage states to waive right-of-way fees for telecoms infrastructure deployment. The report also talks say all ministries and agencies suppose migrate to the onegov.ng portal, make long-term funding dey for the 3MTT scheme, make the transition from IPv4 to IPv6 go faster, and establish digital health innovation hubs. Presido Tinubu come also talk say empowering youth through innovation and digital skills na important matter and say im go work with NIPSS as think tank for policy. E come also give directive to the Minister of Communications and Digital Economy to work with the right authorities to make sure say the recommendations go happen.
The core of our administration, we set the priority since we started to empower our youths. We are not going to relent on that. We need the collaborative efforts of everybody here. The recommendation I've listened diligently and carefully to the thorough work you've done. We are going to continue to engage you as a resource center, as Nigeria's foremost think tank group. You've highlighted even some overlaps in some of the agencies. I noted that. Don't forget to bring it forward in your recommendations. I commend all the participants for their dedication, depth of inquiry into the vital theme. You are an asset to our country, and we will continue to collaborate to have a renewed hope accomplished for this country. I think Honorable Minister for Communications should coordinate with the group, not only leaving the recommendation to SGF, and I'm glad the head of service is here too, listening. You've seen some of the agencies. So we can review those areas for implementation to streamline all areas of conflicts. For me, I'm available to work with you. DG, thank you with your team.
For his own side, the Director General of NIPSS, Ayo Omotayo, tok say Naija youth fit drive the digital economy if government implement the right policies, and that one fit create millions of jobs.
We are gathered here on this August occasion to present the outcome of our rigorous research on the digital economy, youth employment, and sustainable job creation in Nigeria, issues, challenges, and opportunities. Mr. President, allow me to begin by commending your unwavering dedication to the Renewed Hope Agenda, which is a bold vision that has rekindled optimism and set Nigeria on the path of sustainable economic transformation. Under your leadership, sir, Our great nation is witnessing decisive action in economic reforms, job creation, and digital innovation. Your administration's strategic interventions in key sectors, including fostering innovation hubs and providing financial support to tech startups, have strengthened Nigeria's global competitiveness and positioned our youth as vital contributors to national development. Additionally, sir, your government has prioritized the expansion of broadband infrastructure, which is paving the way for improved digital connectivity and economic opportunities. These efforts, alongside strategic initiatives such as the 3 million technical talent jobs program, the Nigeria Data Protection Act to safeguard digital transactions, and the establishment of Presidential Council on Digital Economy and E-Government have demonstrated a firm commitment to empowering the next generation of Nigerian innovators and job creators. The National Institute, sir, has followed with keen interest the proactive steps your administration has taken to harness the immense potential of the digital economy. The approval of policies that promote innovation, digital literacy, and entrepreneurship reflects your commitment to empowering young Nigerians with the skills needed to thrive in an increasingly technology-driven world. We celebrate your visionary leadership, sir, which has inspired hope among millions of young people who seek opportunities for meaningful engagement in the economy. Your Excellency, sir, the National Institute remains steadfast in its mandate to provide cutting-edge research, policy recommendations, and strategic insights that drive national development. Since its establishment in 1979, the Institute has nurtured transformative leaders who have made significant contributions to governance, policy formulations, and national security. Today, we reaffirm our commitment to supporting your administration in shaping policies that will catalyze inclusive growth and sustainable job creation in Nigeria. Mr. President, sir, you will recall that you mentioned to us last year that as a nation, we missed several opportunities to put our country on the path of prosperity. Sir, we at the National Institute took that as a challenge that never again are we going to allow Nigerian opportunities to pass Nigerians by. Based on the theme of this year, sir, we were convinced that you care about Nigerian youth and that you want Nigerian youth to participate fully in the development of the country. We therefore set a challenge to answer 3 major questions, knowing fully well that you do care about youth. The first question we tried to answer was to ask ourselves, do we have youth that can play effectively in the digital economic sector? Sir, our presentation will answer that in the affirmative. We again ask ourselves, do we have talents everywhere in Nigeria, regardless of ethnic groups? And our answer is yes. And we ask the question, can we collaborate as MDs to help us get ahead faster? And the answer is also yes. Mr. President, sir, the theme gift we have for you today was designed to also answer those questions in an operational format. Unfortunately, we will not be able to present to you Mr. Hope, who is a humanoid robot that we, together with the Ministry of Communications, through the agencies under it, developed that we believe will be of assistance to Mr. President. I believe at some other opportunities, we will present to you the gift of a humanoid robot that was developed by collaboration between the National Institute for Policy and Strategic Studies and the Ministry of Communications, whose minister is here, sir. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our research has meticulously examined the digital economy as a critical enabler of employment generation. We recognize that in an era of technology-driven innovation, Nigeria must aggressively leverage its youthful population to build a thriving digital ecosystem. From fintech to agri-tech to e-commerce to artificial intelligence, the opportunities are boundless. However, our study also identifies systematic challenges that must be addressed, including infrastructural deficits, inadequate digital skills, and regulatory bottlenecks. Mr. President, sir, in the course of this study, participants of the Senior Executive Course 46 engaged in extensive consultations with stakeholders across various sectors. We also visited several states in Nigeria and some countries within and outside Africa as part of our study tours. Our findings highlight the urgent need for targeted policies to foster an enabling environment for startups, enhance access to finance, and expand broadband penetration. We believe that with your administration's continued support, Nigeria will fully unlock the potential of the digital economy and create millions of sustainable jobs for our teeming youth. Your Excellency, sir, as Nigeria seeks to strengthen its position as a regional leader in digital transformation, it is imperative to harness public-private partnerships that will drive innovation. We propose strategic collaborations between government institutions, the private sector, and academia to equip young Nigerians with 21st century skills. Furthermore, we must accelerate the implementation of policies that promote digital inclusivity and bridge the urban-rural divide in access to technology. At the National Institute, we are committed to building capacity and generating knowledge that will support these policy initiatives. Our research underscores the importance of fostering a knowledge-driven economy where innovation thrives, business scale, and the youth find meaningful employment. The recommendations from this study, which will be presented shortly, outlines pragmatic strategies for achieving these objectives. Your Excellency, permit me to express profound gratitude for the continuous support you have extended to the National Institute. Your administration's recognition of the pivotal role of policy research in nation building reaffirms the importance of institutions such as ours in shaping Nigeria's future. We remain resolute in our mission to provide government with actionable insights that will inform evidence-based policymaking. In conclusion, Mr. President, let me reiterate the National Institute stands ready to continue collaborating with your administration in actualizing the bold vision you have set for Nigeria.
Nigeria dey try transition from IPv4 to IPv6 and dem also get $2 billion investment to expand fiber optics network for everywhere for the country, and this project gets backing from World Bank. The ICT sector contributes 16% to Nigeria GDP for 2024. Meanwhile, Flutterwave, one tech company, dey plan to list on Naija Stock Exchange wey fit help strengthen tech and payment ecosystem for Naija. Make una no forget say, as we see am, na so we dey talk am. We no dey take blame. Ekata Ojeyesele reporting for TMC TV.